Following the barrage of political crisis currently ripping apart the political fabric of the Garden City, Rivers State, as Council Chairman refused to actually vacate office, there has been a call for a state of emergency, particularly by the opposition, the APC. Now, this development adds another twist to the political crisis in the state's months-old crisis after the Rivers State Assembly passed the Local Government Amendment Bill into law. Now, on Viewpoint, where we discover perspectives and embrace dialogue, we have a guest on the show who has actually opted to remain anonymous because of the sensitivity of the crisis in Rivers State. And he will be shedding light in the wake of the ongoing political crisis, bedeviling, I beg your pardon, in Rivers State. You're welcome to Viewpoint, where we discover perspectives and embrace dialogue. You do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across various social media platforms. Join us in the next phase of the show. You're welcome back to the show, and we have a guest on the show who will be actually shedding light, like I said earlier in the first phase of the show, on the Rivers State crisis. And he has chosen to actually remain anonymous because of the sensitivity of the issue of the Rivers State crisis. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, actually, sir, we're glad to have you on the show. We agree about the sensitive nature of the ongoing crisis right from 2023 up until now, June 2024, which has actually now surfaced again. Now, the Rivers State crisis has evidently created a divide in the Garden City, which is commonly known as in the South-South, now giving rise to the wike and fubara factions. Now, I want to ask, what's it like now for the residents in Rivers State? Because evidently these residents of Rivers State are actually the ants who are under the heavy elephant's feet of fubara and wike. What are the residents actually encountering there?
Yeah, relatively there's peace for now.
Okay.
The issue is that the outgone, I'll call it, local government chairman,
Yes.
were put in place by former governor Wike.
Okay.
Then the outgone, like I will say now, the APC or PDP who defected
Yes.
to APC.
Okay.
Then renewed their tenure by 6 months.
Okay.
And normally they were supposed to have retired by Monday.
Okay.
Monday. So they have retired. That's the issue now. So they say they are not going. And governor said they must go. Okay. Which is by law they are supposed to go.
Okay. So wouldn't this actually be termed as abuse of office? Because constitutionally speaking, there should be an established law guiding the number of months or years this council chairman should be in office.
Yeah, the law was even established by, apart from the federal government law, Wike government to establish this tenure.
Okay.
By the time you saw them in 2021.
Okay.
Okay.
So moving on,
the
Rivers State crisis now, we've been noticing, historically speaking, it has had this battle for supremacy between the incumbent and always its predecessor. Now, might we recall the crisis that began last year between Fubara and his predecessor, now the FCT minister? Will it be right to say that there is a political motivation behind the crisis in Rivers State enough to disrupt this current administration?
Exactly. That is the naked truth.
Okay.
Exactly. Like the outgone governor said, the structure he left behind belongs to him, and nobody should destroy his structure.
Okay.
It has not been like that. The governor Odili left for Wike, Amechi. Wike took over from Amechi.
Yeah.
Amechi had no structure. He inherited from Odili. So Wike didn't inherit any structure from Amechi. Why would there be structure? Why would there be structure for similar not to be destroyed for Wike? Wike hasn't any structure. Going by the state here in Rivers State, Wike has no structure.
Okay, will it now also, in furtherance to that, to say that chief executive in Rivers State actually lack this feature of government when it comes to continuity?
At all. It's not lacking anywhere.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay. So, as a long-standing resident of Rivers State, Port Harcourt to be precise, sir, will it be in order to say it is a battle for Wike here to maintain political relevance as a godfather and a clear-cut stance on the part of Fubara to define his role as a duly elected chief executive of the state?
Exactly. Wike want to behave like Tinubu. No, Tinubu, they claim to be owner of Lagos. So whatever he wants is what they should do in Lagos. But that is what Wike wants to do here. It's not possible. It's not possible. If you are in Port Harcourt, you say that Wike is a tribalistic politician. We must avoid the tribal politician. He's greedy. That is the normal. Wike is a greedy politician. He want to be in Abuja. He want to dictate to similar what he should do here.
Okay.
And the people are against it.
Okay, wouldn't that be a term whereby a former governor now is stooping low by being greedy instead of looking for higher responsibilities here? Whereby, for instance, now he was a former governor, he's now in a glorified office as the FCT minister. Won't he be stooping low by contending with his, should I call it his inferior? Or someone he claims to have put in there?
Yes, the issue is if Wike should listen to advice, he would have stayed clear from Rivers State entirely. Would have stayed clear from Rivers State entirely. He wants to dictate to Similai what he wants. Sure, he had placed all his men in position before he handed over to Similai.
Okay.
And he wanted to continue that way. Similai was not even bothered. But at the end of the day, to those of us who are not very close to him, he is demanding more than he can afford to give to him.
Okay.
That is the issue. Point of contention.
Okay. It appears on it appears that on the part of the youths, they actually stand for Fubara here, and we could see it in videos online, even in the news making the rounds. So is it a case of the youths now being politically aware as compared to what it used to be back then?
Exactly. The issue is anybody speaking in favor of Wike, as alleged, has been that way, then Wike has brought over that person. No right-thinking person will want Wike to be relevant in Rivers State again. I'm telling you. So the youths are ready. The youths are ready. From 2015, Wike took over the leadership of this state. Pensioners were not paid. Workers were not employed. Salaries, no increase, no promotion. But only 1 year, not even 1 year, between June last year or May 29 last year to December, Similai was able to cover all this thing, promoted workers, employed people, even Rivers State Secretariat. I have been there twice or 3 times. I used torchlight to climb the staircase, no light. But Similai has done it. Now you can go with the lift to go everywhere.
So that's to say it was a case of amassing wealth for selfish reasons. And it now comes to play whereby maintaining of or retainment of these local government chairman, it appears to be a spillover from the Rivers State House of Assembly to the local government actually here. Now this actually has led to Fubara recently nominating the caretaker committee chairman up to about 23 local government areas now here in question. We wish not to go through the rundown. Now the nomination came amid a renewed political crisis in the state as former local government chairman refused to vacate office as their tenure had expired, if you might recall. Now, if you would shed an expanding light now, could it be that this is a sign that this council chairman are totally against the Fubara administration and the pro-Wike administration, even though he has left office, just as it played out in the Rivers State House of Assembly?
Yeah, let me tell you one thing. I think the whole nation,
Yes.
any state where you have PDP as governor,
Yes.
local government chairman, all structural government, there will be PDP local government chairman.
Definitely.
The same thing. That was what exactly Wike did. He put, in short, the whole local government chairmen were all APC.
Okay.
Then when this Martin Amehule now deflected, because when I say deflected, they now decided to leave PDP for APC.
Okay.
See, doing that one. There was time they want to come back to PDP.
Okay.
Their problem now is they want to make the state ungovernable for Similar, and God knows Similar is doing his best. He's not moved, he's not bothered. He has so many mountains to surmount. He has surmounted almost 90% of the mountains.
Okay. Now, with all this decamping and cross-carpeting, will you agree that this is political prostitution whereby there's no loyalty to their parties? Why? Because every party should have its manifesto, which its party members or agents should live up to. So the cross-carpeting and coming back, wouldn't they be serving as spies to come and actually disrupt further the PDP?
I think they realize Wike, past governor, has misled them. Because if you go by the law, it's the same Wike. When the not Omeya, this David Mahi of Ebonyi defected from PDP to APC.
Yes.
Wike vehemently opposed it, that we must not leave PDP with their mandate for APC.
Okay.
The same Wike now wants PDP people to go to APC with their mandate, which is not possible.
So in recent reports, okay, you may continue, sir.
Yes.
You may continue, sir.
Yeah. If going by the state now, what is happening in Rivers State, if they contest election 3 times a day for the remaining years of Wike in Abuja, Similar will be defeating him.
Okay.
No matter the method, because his system is, if you take this method, it doesn't work. I think that is the encouragement he's giving to APC as a party. If this method fails, I will apply this method. I don't think any method will work for him.
Okay. So this politic in which Yeson Wike has actually started at the national level, which is quite unfavorable for the PDP. He has actually brought it down to the state level, which has totally turned the state into a war-torn zone, let me put it that way. Because if we look at it, he more or less like is a Judas amongst the 12 disciples in the PDP now as we speak.
Yes, as far as Rivers State is concerned, Rivers State is firmly PDP.
Okay, so it therefore means that in the previous administration, I will call it or term or qualify it as a political tactics in being approached in a noble manner to actually make sure that the previous administration is actually put in check, not to further disrupt the current administration. Because I think this is a smart move on the part of Fubara.
You hit the nail by the head. That is the truth.
Okay.
That is the truth.
Okay.
He wants to decide, like last year, I think December 11 or 12, was when these APC, PDP assembly members deflected from PDP to APC.
Yeah.
They swore to an oath affidavit that they will never come back to PDP. The same Amehule led APC now want to come back.
Okay.
They want to come back. That is their plan. They don't want to come back. I think they realize Wike has misled them.
Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. Okay. It seems you have more to add, sir. Okay. Well, with you, sir.
Yeah. The issue is, I think Wike solely depend on the ruling government.
Okay.
Otherwise, police would not have allowed the outgone local government chairman to come to office. Okay. Would have barred them, let the new one comes in. Okay. But now they say no one will come inside. No new one will come. The old one will not come.
Okay. So, you just mentioned something now, sir. Permit me to come in there, sir. Well, Wike now, as we
Let
speak
me.
now, is at the federal level. Will it be possible for
Yes.
the federal might to hold sway at the state level?
Well, I think it is possible to try it, but they will not succeed.
Okay.
As far as River State is concerned, they will not
Okay.
succeed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's been a nice chat with you, sir. We hope to have you from time to time on the show concerning the River State happenings making the rounds.
God bless you. I'm available for you.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
God bless. Thank you.
Well, we heard it from one of our callers who is currently based in the Garden City, River State, Port Harcourt to be precise, who will be also giving us updates concerning the happenings making the rounds on the River State crisis. Apparently, there's been a renewed crisis, particularly from the CTCs, I mean the caretaker committee chairmen, who have actually been brought in and also to serve under the Fubara administration, thereby taking care of the chairmen who have actually refused to vacate office. Now, it also appears to be a new episode every season in Rivers State, which is actually being plagued by one crisis or the other. But in my opinion, frankly speaking, a lasting solution should actually be what should be sought after, with warring factions actually sheathing their swords. That will be for now on the show today on Viewpoint, where we discover perspectives and embrace dialogue. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across various social media platforms. Thanks for watching.